Hey everybody, and welcome to the video. Today I've got something a little bit different for you. My friend Dana and I actually decided to make a video for each other's channels. So a little bit of a collaboration. He's a really awesome guy, and he made a video about how to collect biometric data and use that to improve your health and fitness and weight loss. So make sure, check the video out. Make sure to give it a like if you enjoyed. Head over to his channel too and subscribe. I'll leave a link for it at the end of the video and down in the description box. And I also made a video for his channel talking about tips for building a brand on social media. So if that's something you're interested, be sure to head over there and check it out. I'll leave a link to that as well. But without further ado, I'm going to hand you off to Dana. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Josh. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Dana Blouin. I'm an entrepreneur and business person. And over on my channel, I make videos about entrepreneurship and how to build a business. But I'm also a fitness enthusiast. And today I want to talk to you guys about how to capture some of your biometric information, use that to improve your fitness and your health, and track your progress. Now, I do have a bit of background in this. So one of the companies I previously founded was a quantified self company. And what that basically did was we help people to capture their biometric information, analyze it for them, and help make suggestions on their improvements. But my kind of obsession with data and fitness goes almost 2 decades back. And it really started way back in the early 2000s. I was living in California and I was at the gym, and my friend Rick would always carry around a notebook with him, and he would record everything he did. How many sets, how much weight, the basic things that a lot of guys who are very much into powerlifting really do. They track all of those little progressions on the different lifts they're doing. And we got to talking about it, and he was telling me that he had notebooks that went all the way back to high school. So he could see how much he had deadlifted from high school until then. And that's really what got me thinking that, of course, it makes sense for weightlifting. It's a very steady progression. You can see it. I lifted 500 kg yesterday, 501 today. But actually, I don't know anyone who lifts 500 kg of anything. But you guys get the point that you can track your progression. So that's really what got me thinking about, well, can I track, things like my weight, my blood pressure, my cardiovascular fitness, what goes into that? And that's really when I began to start looking at my own personal biometric information. And keep in mind, this is years before the first iPhone launch in 2007. So I was doing quite a bit of manual recording in notebooks, similar to what Rick was doing. Being able to really look at that data long term, I started to see trends. And it got me thinking, okay, how can this be used to improve my health? My data analysis started with looking at things like weight, caloric intake, daily steps. Before we had, phones that had built-in accelerometers, I actually had a little pedometer that would click onto my belt and would give me a little LED readout each day of my steps. Today, with a piece of wearable tech or a phone, you cut out a lot of that manual recording, and there's apps and technology out there that does pretty much everything for you. Basic stuff that you guys can start tracking every day. Use something like a pedometer to track your steps, see what your daily, weekly activity levels are, and try to improve that. And this is something I've taken a page out of Josh's playbook, and I see him walking to work every day, really being more mobile and active. And so I've started to do the same thing where I'm making a concerted effort to improve how much I move and walk around every day. Despite the fact that I work out in the mornings, I'm trying to add more activity to that. And I see Josh doing it, and that's one of the things that motivates me. And I use a pedometer app on my phone to track that movement so I can analyze it. Other things that are really important to measure as far as biometric data, for your fitness and weight loss is obviously your weight and your caloric intake. Now, you can manually record your weight in something just like Google Health or Apple Health on your phone. Those are there for you. And you can manually enter that and it keeps the record for you, or you can get a scale that's connected and will automate that collection process. Caloric intake is a little bit more tricky. We don't have an app yet that you can just snap a photo and get a accurate calorie count on food. But if you know what you're eating, you can record that stuff. There's a ton of food journals out there for your phone, and you can record that data and it can be stored in one of the health apps. And you can correlate that to how much exercise you're doing, how much you're burning, how your weight is fluctuating. Some of the other data that's good to look at, if you have a wearable that monitors your heart rate, knowing what your resting heart rate is or what your max heart rate is really helps and gives you a lot more insight on your activity level, your caloric intake, and how you're going to recover, what your overall health looks like. Same thing with blood pressure. You can manually record your blood pressure in any of the fitness apps for the most part, or there are connected blood pressure cuffs that will monitor that for you and do the recording process automatically. Yes, this data has a lot of value up front. Knowing how much you're walking every week, knowing how much you're eating, being able to keep an eye on those things is important in the immediate, but the real benefit of this data comes in the long term. Having a 10-year snapshot or a 5-year snapshot of your health and all that data from your activity to your blood pressure, your weight, what you were eating, all of that adds up to a huge valuable piece of information that is going to help you manage and improve your health as you go forward. It boils down to this, guys. Having all that data allows you to tailor your fitness plan, allows you to tailor the approach you're taking to your health. That data is knowledge, and knowledge is power. The tools are there. Everyone probably has a cell phone. A lot of you are probably watching this video on your cell phone. You can use that to monitor your activity, your calories, everything. Now guys, there are a lot of tools and apps and devices out there. I'm not going to make any specific recommendations because you have to find what's best for you. But I will say there are a ton of free tools. You don't have to pay for anything if you're just going to use it as an app on your phone. Pedometers. If you have an iPhone, it's built into your phone. The Apple Health app does it for you. You don't need to download anything extra. There are a ton of free food journals, guys. All of these apps will allow you to track this biometric information and keep up with that information. There are a ton of exercise performance apps as well. You can use those to track your running, your lifting, your fitness, and get much more accurate insights into the data. If you want to add a wearable to the mix, you can get even more specific performance information. Like I said, things like heart rate, temperature, add those in. They give a much more holistic view of what your overall health is based on the data. At the end of the day, guys, the more data you have, the better decisions you can make. The same thing with your diet. If you know how many calories are in what you're cooking, it's easy to make a good diet plan. The same thing with your fitness and health. The more data you have, the more you can tailor it, the more basic it can become. Guys, thanks for giving me the time to come on here on Josh's channel and listen to me. If you guys like this and you're also interested in entrepreneurship and growing your own business, feel free to come over and subscribe to my channel. Check out my content over there. Join that community of entrepreneurs that I have over on my channel. I hope to see you over there, guys. Josh, back to you.
All right, so this is going to wrap it up for the collaboration. Wasn't that awesome? Dana is such a great guy. I was happy to finally make this happen. So make sure to head over to his channel. I've got my video over there, and if you're interested in business, entrepreneurship, Dana is an awesome guy with a lot of great content on his channel. Be sure to check it out as well. After having so much fun with this, if you guys are interested, I think it could be cool to have kind of a regular basis, have guest hosts. So let me know your thoughts on that down below. And make sure to give the video a like, helps me out a ton, and subscribe if you want to see more if you're coming from Dana's channel. I put out new videos twice a week. But until next time, I will talk to you all later. Have a good one.